Okay, we are back to discuss what has been going on with the market as we have seen into today's trading session. A bearish sentiment set in as a huge round of puts and shorts has come in, pushing the market back down. We've seen the crypto markets in or BTC come in for a huge liquidation period into today's trading session, pushing BTC back down to key levels as low as 83,000. We were talking about these key levels getting ready to hit in our most recent last video, where we were saying there was going to be another Bitcoin collapse coming in, talking about our 100 times leverage trade. We are now sitting very good as BTC is pushed down to this next level. I was showing you how to project that in the last video, showing you the sale signal that was coming in to the overall daily chart, that those daily chart traders were going to see get the next big bearish sentiment, showing you the next level down. It hit that level exactly, and now they're looking to build some support in. We're watching that begin to form, but it could still be iffy depending on what happens with the overall rest of the market. So make sure that you stay up to date with everything that is going on. We are sitting good right now off of ours. In fact, here, uh, check this out. So come with me and you see how to change your life by trading crypto. You can get thousands of percents off of these leveraged crypto trades. Again, you got to time it correctly, but it's all still literally the same thing. Our ETH shorts are up 2,100%. You can see our entries. We got in our BTC short at 123,000 back from the very top. I'll show you this back in real time just by zooming out just a smidge, and you can see that big sales signal I came in, and it started to drop from exactly at 123,000. We're still in from that. You're sitting good if you followed along in this, and I'm looking forward to it going down a little bit further. But while it's starting to bounce from this bottom, we're going to start to see people want to get quick rounds of calls. Some people might even want to get some long calls from this position. I say you can get it at a better discount. So but this quick round of longs right here, they're looking to see this burst up and break past this current resistance overnight and push this back up into key levels, which if it does do that, that would be pushing this back up to its main pivot point, and hopefully they can find balance there for you people who are long and or bullish. If you are bearish, the next big level down would be about 77,000, but there are key levels that it will have to hit before it actually just takes that next big drop all the way back down there. You're going to be watching out for mainly swing traders, because the swing traders are the ones who add in such heavy volatility and pressure so fast. Like this down here right now, it's back oversold. And you see this little round of bullishness coming in, watching on your 15-minute chart. They already starting to buy that up, bouncing off of that support a level 3. Want to see if they can make it back past support a level 2. Well, they're gonna treat that as a swing trade for 15-minute chart traders and or 4-hour chart traders looking to get back up to the main pivot point of 90,000. But again, anything can happen at the markets at any given time, So you want to make sure you are riding that wave correctly. We were projecting a hot round of bullishness to be coming back in from the drop that came in this morning. So this morning we would go for our hot rounds of spy calls. Once they drop down, we got in at that bottom, projected for your spy calls to go up to 689. This is one of the alerts that I put out just this morning. Spy calls to 689. This spy call would rise up past 300%. I locked it in at 300%. I didn't look back until it was up at 300%. It went past 300%. Looking at this right now, notice that quick wick pulling back. Just a small round of bearishness. You can ride all of these waves if you time that correctly. I know how to trade options, penny stocks, futures. It's all the same to me. Going oversold to overbought. Watch out for the next range and make sure you keep up with the news because the news does matter. They can say one piece of information that will change everything. And I'll tell you one thing that nobody will ever tell you. It's way easier if you have something actually already fueling your trading endeavors. What I mean by that is if all of your bills and rent and life isn't entirely completely dependent on this next trade making it, or you're just wiped out of whatever, it's a lot easier because a lot of pressure goes away there. You want to have all your things handled already, that way you're not trading with, how they say only use the money that you're willing to risk and whatnot. That way you got something else, money on the side, fueling your trading accounts initially. If you are brand new to the markets, that way you don't have to deal with that initial pressure that all new traders deal with of should I use this money and the emotions of dealing with this money mattering, so much for the bills and rent on that portfolio while they are still learning. That's going to slow you down, mess you up, maybe even deter you from trading. Only trade with an amount that you feel comfortable with, man. But you can as well get massive amounts of percents depending on how you move and what you feel most comfortable with. But our leverage trades are sitting good right now. Tomorrow morning, we most likely see a quick, where does it go? We most likely see a quick bounce like this. They finna start to clear that back up. That's an easy way coming. Look at the 4 hour chart here. They finna start clearing that back up. They're gonna try to make that bounce back up towards about 90,000. So a good long position for the overnight would be decent, and you'll be seeing me put out my next alert along in the section. I'll see you guys in there. And happy trading.